Hello and welcome to Footy Judge Mo. This is your boy Mo, of course, the Mojenda, as you like to call me. We're here today to wrap up the week, the game week 8 before this freaking international break that I don't like. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You guys will have to tell me what do I have to do in the international break. But if you are here, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, of course. If you're new here, subscribe, hit that like button. Not asking you for any super chats, not asking you for anything, but I'm asking you for the like button, please. Big up everybody that is here. Let me just welcome the people that are here. Yasin Muhammad is here. If anyone, he's saying we're gonna win the league in May. Daniel is saying Mo Jenda. Big up Daniel, of course, for being here. And Skull is here as well. Sid is here as well with us. Chelsea till I die. TKA, Sid again. Omar Noor. Oh my God, there's a lot of people. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Abid is here. Daniel is here. Everybody's here. So hit that like button. There's almost 100 people. Give me to 100 likes right away. I need the like button underneath the live chat. And we're going to start right away, of course. You guys, I know you guys heard me talk about the Arsenal-Man City game yesterday. You heard me talk about the Arsenal-Man City game today. You're never a foul. Just earlier, subscribe to them if you haven't. You heard me talk about it yesterday on my channel with Dabs and Canopy. Check that video out. It's a great reaction, of course. But let's talk about Man City and Arsenal. Let's say the Arsenal now are serious. We doubted them in the beginning of the season. We said they're not fluid in the beginning of the season. We said all of that about Arsenal in the beginning of the season, but they showed maturity. Arteta's second half was absolutely great. Arsenal were patient. Arsenal was great. Arsenal, yes, Man City were missing a lot of players, but so was Arsenal. Don't tell me that Arsenal weren't missing Saka, that Martinelli wasn't 100%. Thomas Partey wasn't 100%. Timber is out for the season, of course. So they have injuries, didn't they? They have injuries. So people say, yes, Man City have injuries, and they had their superstar KDB, and they had their best player, Rodri, is out. So did Arsenal. And that's the honest opinion here. However, maybe the effect of the Man City players are bigger. The effect of the absence of the Man City players are bigger than the effect of the Man City of the Arsenal players. Like Arsenal, they were able to cope with them, but Man City didn't. You missed your whole midfield. Daniel is saying you missed KDB, you missed Rodri, you missed John Stones. But John Stones hadn't played a minute this year. That's what I'm saying. John Stones hasn't played a minute this year in the Premier League before this game. But it's not, you cannot say that as an excuse. You are the treble winner, Daniel. And you spent money. You spent money on Nunes. You spent money on Kovacic. You spent money on Doku. You spent money on Gavardio. So it is not that. I am not going to give this excuse to Man City. So I didn't give excuse to Arsenal when they lost the league last year. When they said, yeah, but we're missing Saliba. Yeah, but it's not our fault. It's not the league's fault, isn't it? It's not the league's fault that you missed a player. It's on you as a big club that have money and have a plan to actually build a good squad, to build a squad that can replace players. It's not, but I don't want to dwell on that. There is over 100 of you here and you haven't hit that like button. Before you spam the chat and do this, can you hit the only way I get more subscribers here and I get more people to watch me is by you hitting the like button. The like button is underneath your live chat and it looks like this. I keep asking for likes because there is nothing for me to do here on the channel. The channel will never get bigger without your like button. I'm going to have an awkward conversation about some players in City. Maybe you call it an agenda, maybe you call it not. But I'm going to start with the positives. I'm going to start with Arsenal Football Club. I'm going to start with Arteta in the first half. They started shook. He asked Raya to play from the back. I thought that was naive a little bit with the pressure from Manchester City because Raya almost made a couple of mistakes. One of them almost cost the goal when Alvarez closed him down. Maybe you need to tell your players sometimes, pick your moments and kick the ball long. But he didn't. Did you notice? He didn't. He didn't kick the ball long. And Alvarez almost scored from a deflection by closing down Raya. That's the first mistake from Arteta. But I don't want to dwell for long and I don't want to do that on this. He stuck to his plan. And at the end, Man City did not score. They had the chance on the corner kick. But in the same time, Arsenal kind of relaxed after that. Jorginho started taking the ball left and right, and they looked all right. It was a battle in the midfield. It was a battle in the midfield. Right? It was a battle in the midfield. And Arsenal kind of, in the first half, Arsenal, I thought they had less possession than Man City, but it was just a 50-50 game. 50-50 game. So for me, Eddie Nketiah wasn't great, wasn't moving enough. Trossard wasn't on it. Jorginho was. Declan Rice was. Odegaard was a little bit out. Gabriel Jesus, though. What a player to play on the right side. They didn't miss Saka there because he was absolutely immense. He was absolutely immense. Right? Tell me he wasn't. So it was great. It's 10 men. Actually, it was 10 men against 10 men. It was 10 men Arsenal without Eddie Nketiah and 10 men Man City without Haaland. Because Haaland was marked and Nketiah was marked. So it was 10 men against 10 men. It was as simple as that. That's how I thought it was. Now, Saliba, though, makes the defending very easy. Same as Diaz. Same as Van Dijk back in the days. I said that many times. Saliba makes the defense very, very easy. Anticipation, interceptions, reading the game, clearance of the ball, building from the back, not panicking on the ball. He was very good. That both defenses, actually, I'm going to give credit to both defenses yesterday. They were absolutely great. Both defenses nullified the other team's attack. So I was looking. So let's talk about who I was looking for to step up and create something. I'm going to tell you why. Yesterday I was talking to Dabs and he said that it should have been Alvarez. But let me tell you why it should, in my opinion, it shouldn't be Alvarez. It should have been Odegaard and it should have been Foden. Why? Foden has been playing for Man City for years. He has been put in adversity for years with Man City. Sometimes games were stuck. He was there. He was with Riyad Mahrez. He was with Gundogan. He was with KDB. Alvarez, this is his first full season at Man City where he actually getting the start, getting the nod every game. So yes, probably that's Alvarez's first game when like, oh my God, there is this first big game when there's not a lot of people around him. It's not an agenda against Foden. I love Foden. Foden is probably the most talented English player in the last 5-6 years. And I love the way he plays football. But I thought he would step up a little bit yesterday. Maybe with Alvarez, of course. Maybe Pep, as LB told us on Never a Fan, maybe Pep put him a little bit in the wrong position, very narrow, next to Julian Alvarez. Maybe Pep needed to give him a little bit of width to go behind Zinchenko, but he was very narrow. Now let's talk about the Arsenal side. Mr. Odegaard, where are you again in a big game? Where were you in a big game? Why are you not taking that they say the game by the scruff of the neck? Why you're not the one who's demanding the ball? Why you're trying to dribble when you should pass? Why you're trying to pass when you should shoot? Why you're shooting when you should have passed? I thought Odegaard yesterday was a little bit poor. Agenda, you know me, I like Maddison, but I promise you Maddison would not have done that. Maddison would have been better in the game. So the team, that's for the people that I saw. Odegaard didn't play well yesterday. Why are you Arsenal people in the chat? Did Odegaard play well yesterday? Rana, you're even a Liverpool fan. Arsenal fans in the chat. Did Odegaard play well yesterday? Did Odegaard play well versus Man City? Did he? Let me know. Yes or no. It's a yes or no question. I thought the difference is I actually hold Odegaard here. But that's the difference between me and you. Because I'm a neutral. Okay? I hold, like if you tell me, did Jorginho play well yesterday? I say yes. Did Zinchenko play well? Did Ben White play well? Yes. But I'm talking about Martin Odegaard. I'm talking about one of the best attacking midfielders in the league. You should be having more creativity. You should be having more effect on the game. Don't you agree? But this is it. He's not an average player. This is Martin Odegaard. It's like me getting Messi and say, yeah, but Messi played all right. Yeah, he was okay in the game. This is Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, I'm playing in a big game. I should see output. I should see you having an effect on the freaking game. This is not what I saw from Odegaard. So you doing that mediocrity thing? Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, Odegaard was good. No, he wasn't. He was just all right. You said it. He was okay, Mo. He was okay, Mo. Yes. Okay, that's unacceptable. This is Martin Odegaard. This is Martin Odegaard that needs to step up and lead the team offensively. It's the same when people cut Sterling some slack. That Sterling, you paid 50 million for Sterling, for Man City. Sterling used to score 20 plus goals, and now you're accepting mediocrity. And that's the difference between me and you. When people tell me at my club at Inter, some players are good. Yeah, Mo, they are good. These players are good. I say, this is Inter. I'm expecting this level. You're accepting this level. I don't get it. Why you're accepting mediocrity? Martin Odegaard should have stepped up more. You disagree with me, fine. You disagree, but that's my opinion. Like, look at the difference. Who should be better for Arsenal? Gabriel Jesus or Martin Odegaard? Give me one name. Who should be better in Arsenal? Martin Odegaard or Gabriel Jesus? Now tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Who do you think should be better? I will say that it's Martin Odegaard. That's Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard should be the guy that is, but because you saw yesterday that Gabriel Jesus, you're going to say, yeah, Gabriel Jesus is immense. But Martin Odegaard should have been at the same level. Again, an agenda against Martin Odegaard. I called Martin Odegaard last season one of the best players in the league. In this year, he isn't playing the same. But maybe it's tactics. Maybe it is tactics. Who knows? Maybe it's just tactics by by Arteta. Now let's go to the tactical part of the game. But hit that like button first. Hit that like button. Can you get me to like 100 likes? There is over 120 of you here. You need to hit. The only way I get people here more is for you to like the video. Just the like button. If you don't know what it is, underneath your live chat, you know the live chat, you keep typing on your phone or your laptop. If your laptop, the like button is underneath the video. If you're on your phone, you have to close the like chat, hit that like button and come back and chat with me. Tactical battle. Oh. Rana, you don't like me talking about the like button. I am so shameless. I am not shameless. I don't think I'm shameless at all. I think I'm very level-headed. Oh, some people don't. Believe me, some people don't know where the like is. Geordie Tune for Life is saying, we all know where the like is. Some people don't. I promise you that. I promise you this. One more, the tactical battle. Pep Guardiola played the very narrow thing, played Bernardo Silva at the 6, Kovacic and Rico Lewis ahead of him, and ahead of them, Foden and Alvarez. Very, very tight somehow, which is, I don't know why he did that, but very, very tight. And that didn't have any width. Why didn't they have width? I don't know. Could you have had a little bit of a width in the game? But you didn't. And that made Arsenal more comfortable on the side. Zinchenko was comfortable, wasn't he? Wasn't he comfortable? You tell me. I thought he was very comfortable because there was no pressure on him. So this is Just a Harms Potato is saying, Footy Judge Mo, would love to see you a cup with you and Kurt0411 on Twitch. He's a diehard Inter fan, hates AC and UV, gets 2K views on La Liga. He's an Inter fan, but does La Liga watch along. Like, I'm an Inter fan and I do Premier League. I'm gonna talk about the tactics, and there is a comment here that is highlighted, and I want to address it. It's about the celebration. It's Yassine here. They celebrated like they have won the league. I'm gonna tell you why they should, but let me talk about the tactics first. Arsenal, though, on the other hand, played their normal formation. Everybody on the right place, like 4-3-3 straight. Jorginho in the base of that midfield, Declan Rice, who was very good, but the one who was running the tempo of the game for Arsenal was Jorginho. It wasn't Declan Rice. Declan Rice was great. Interceptions, occupying places, occupying positions. He's actually great. But that's what I'm looking for. Okay, hear me out. In a game like this, in a big game, like the Spurs game, like the Man City game, like when Arsenal play Manchester United. No, Manchester United aren't big now. So um, you should have your DM. If you're gonna tell me Declan Rice is great, I will. Do the Gabriel thing. So if Jorginho is the one who's dictating the game, I am looking at Declan Rice, but it's Jorginho's job. I want Declan Rice to do that as well. I want Declan Rice to be able to dictate the game, like have the 60, 70 passes, get on the ball more. But that's what I mean. Until I see Declan Rice do that against a big team, against Man City, against Newcastle, that's the thing. I'm waiting for you, Rice. I'm waiting for you. He's been great tackling, great interceptions. But that's the thing. We didn't have Rodri. That's the thing. Until I see Declan Rice do that dictation, like playing the ball, dictating with the game, with the tempo of the game, I'm going to wait a little bit. But he was great. Declan Rice has been great. I'm a big fan of Declan Rice. He's great. Jorginho was very good yesterday. The only one, to be honest, from Arsenal team that I'm disappointed at a little bit is Edin Ketia, who I thought is non-existent, and a little bit Martin Odegaard. That's tactically Arsenal played this way. Phil Foden, on the other hand, played inside. Alvarez played inside a little bit, didn't have the width. They left Gavardiol to drive with the ball forward. What are you complaining about, Travarelli? I don't know what you're complaining about. But that's tactically, I thought that in the second half. So let me start. Of course, you guys want to talk about the red card. It was a straight red, the first one. And the second one was a definite second yellow. They should have been off. If he wasn't off the first one, the second one is off because of consistency. Because they gave a second yellow to Jota, right? To Jota for something less. So it should have been off. But I'm going to come to the end of the Arsenal and Man City game. In the second half, Arsenal pressed high. I thought Arsenal were very good. I thought Arsenal were absolutely on it. It could have gotten into their heads, by the way. It could have gotten into their heads. And they could have left the tunnel, going to the pitch in the second half, only thinking about the red card, only thinking about the big decision that went against them. But they didn't. They stayed focused. They stuck to the plan. And at the end, you have to have a lucky break. And they got a lucky break, but a well-deserved lucky break. So it happened. It happened for me. So it happened to other teams. You create your own luck by shooting. You create your own luck by pressing. You create your own luck by getting into the right places. If Martinelli if they didn't play the ball long, and let me tell you, something tactically people didn't realize. Do you know who's the one who won the header from the long ball from Thomas Partey? It was Tomiyasu. That's completely a tactical thing. A tactical thing. You don't like me talking too much? And you comment too much. You don't like, I'm here to talk. I'm by myself, so I'm here to talk. You guys in the chat might rattle me by these comments. In the defense, though, let's talk about the defense of Arsenal. Gabriel and William Saliba, people called him the best centre-back duo in the world, the best centre-back duo in here. Maybe. But Saliba is immense. I felt Saliba was immense. And we saw last year when Saliba was injured, Gabriel couldn't carry the defense. So I would say Saliba is immense. He's going to hit levels at 22 years old that probably we have seen only from Rio Ferdinand, John Terry, and maybe peak Van Dijk. So I think William Saliba, and I'm holding my hand up and saying, wow, what a defender. What a defender, William Saliba. What a guy, William Saliba. He was like, I wish I have a William Saliba. I was cheering for the guy every time the ball went long. He was holding Erling Haaland. He was anticipating where the ball is going to fall, winning the header. William Saliba is the man. He's definitely the man. The man of the hour in the Premier League in terms of defending is William Saliba. The man of the hour. No questions. No question. But now comes the comment. Now comes the comment. This comment. Yassine Muhammad. Thank you, Yassine, for the comment, of course. I'm not monetized yet. Nobody can send super chats. But Mo, I have seen AFTV celebrate the win like they won the league. It's their right. I keep telling people, do not ever knock down people. It's time for celebration. They haven't won against Man City in 8 years. This is the biggest hurdle. This is the biggest hurdle for them. Winning against Man City is a reason to celebrate. Give me a break. Let them celebrate. It doesn't matter how they won the game. Deflected shot, not deflected shot. I thought they were the better team. They actually won the game, so let them celebrate. They didn't win against Brentford. They didn't win against Burnley. They didn't win against Luton. They won against the mighty treble winner Manchester City. With Pep Guardiola, yes, they had injuries. Yes, they had suspensions. So did Arsenal. So let them celebrate. This is probably their sign that we can actually challenge for the league. So why people don't want it? You're making fun of them of celebrating. Give me a break. Stop this. They deserve to celebrate. Stop this. Stop it. Stop. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Arsenal deserves to celebrate. But moving on from Arsenal. Liverpool. I watched the game. Liverpool, it was absolutely a 50-50 game between Liverpool and Brighton. Either team could have won it. Liverpool showed class as well, but they lack a DM defensively. Liverpool. Brighton, they were too easy to get past that midfield. Too easy. They need a DM. They need to go and invest in a DM in the January transfer window. They are very technical, this midfield. Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Harvey Elliott, and McAllister. They really need a proper DM to stop the opposition's team from going past them. Because it's not working like this. Because you will get punished. Liverpool would have won the game yesterday, if they had a proper DM. Because I thought Liverpool created enough chances. No, I will not shave my head. I never shave my hair. I'm very proud of my hair, by the way. But Liverpool should have won the game. However, Brighton could have won the game as well. Created enough chances. Brighton created enough chances. But the quality of Liverpool is higher. Luis Diaz wasn't great yesterday. I don't know why. He had Veltman on it. Should have been better, Luis Diaz. But Liverpool are serious? I'm telling you, they are serious. They are serious. 100% they are. If you have Mohamed Salah, you're a serious club. Here you go. Another take from Mo. Here you go. If you have Mohamed Salah on your team, you are a serious club. You remember me, of course, people said that, yeah, you wanted Mohamed Salah to leave. I didn't want him to leave. I said, it's too much money for him to stay, but he stayed now, so I'm going to comment on him as he's a Liverpool player. Mohamed Salah is the best player in the Premier League by far. Better than Maddison. But as of now, both are performing to a high level, but Mohamed Salah is ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. Can we get the likes up a little bit? Can you help me here? Can you help me with the likes to 100? Yeah, there is 100 likes. So yeah, thank you. But Mohamed Salah, yesterday, the penalty is amazing. Mo, your Indian name is Mohit. Nice. But make sure to like the video, people. Can you hit that like button for me, please? Please hit that like button for me. But anyway, long story short, Liverpool yesterday. Gravenberch looked okay. The tactics help the offensive players by Jurgen Klopp. It does. Szoboszlai looked good. McAllister offensively, actually, I thought his passing looked okay. However, he got caught on the defensive side. Like, the goal they scored was from a mistake from number one. Alisson was out of position because he did not expect McAllister to lose the ball like this. You remember The goal that Fulham scored against Ramsdale, the goalkeepers create angles for the players. Does that make sense? And McAllister yesterday, Alisson trusted McAllister to control that ball and not lose it and check his shoulders. He didn't check his shoulders. And Adingra came from behind him and boom, it was over in a second because that finish was absolutely ridiculous. Adingra was absolutely great, terrorizing Robertson from the right side. And of course, there was no DM to cover Robertson, so Adingra had a lot of joy. Trent is inverting. He looked good in the midfield. But defensively, he was not bad. People tell me that he pocketed Mitoma. Maybe not pocketed Mitoma if Mitoma doesn't create anything. I thought Mitoma still created stuff. Still got past him a couple of times. Like Mitoma succeeded in more than half his dribbles. Mitoma created some chances. But anyway, Trent wasn't bad because Matip was covering him. He wasn't bad as well. But Liverpool concede too many chances. We're gonna keep repeating ourselves every stream now. You hear it. You're gonna hear it. Liverpool concede too many chances. Too many chances. How can you go to a game and you have Van Dijk, Matip, Robertson, and all of this and all of that, and your XG against you is 2 point something? That shouldn't be the case. You should have a better defense if you want to win the league, if you want to challenge for the league. I know people tell me, but they haven't conceded enough. But the goals will come. If you keep conceding chances, the goals will come. You cannot rely on Alisson all the time. The goals will come one way or the other. So that's what is happening. You will need to be better defensively. And that starts on the midfield, who don't defend good enough. Am I wrong? I don't think so. You tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. So I think every team has found out how Klopp. The problem is, this is a very good comment. PCO listen. But the problem is, it's not that. It's that you don't have a proper someone to stop it. Exactly. Do you play entertaining football? Liverpool, like now, every game I'm watching Liverpool, it's an end-to-end game. Both teams are like, yeah, you go, I go, you score, I score, you create a chance, I create a chance. I think that's what's happening. But Liverpool are serious this year. If they go in January and they get a DM, I think they're going to be all right. They're definitely going to be all right. Yeah, 100% they will be all right. Because I like what I see from Liverpool. Gravenberch, though, looked like the real deal, So Gravenberch, very positive yesterday. Trent looked all right. Darwin Núñez is okay. He was all right. He's all right. He's not the worst. He was all right yesterday. Not amazing, but not great. But Luis Diaz was shocking. This is more gender against Darwin Núñez. Until he comes good and I see what he's doing, well, I'm going to keep the same energy that I keep for other players. If you play as a forward for Liverpool Football Club, here is the take about Darwin Núñez. If you play a forward for Liverpool Football Club, you should be better than this. I'm talking about the Liverpool that challenge for the titles. Okay? The Luis Suarez Liverpool, the Firmino Liverpool. I'm not talking about the Ricky Lambert. I'm not talking about the Mario Balotelli. I'm not talking about the Danny Ings. I'm talking about Fernando Torres Liverpool. I'm talking about Luis Suarez. I'm talking about Firmino Liverpool. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are accepting mediocrity from Núñez. You're like, yeah, he's good. I think I have some mods. I think I do have some mods. I think I do. Some of the people are mods. But yeah, I don't have any mods at the moment. But I can make you a mod. I can make you 100%. I can make some people, I can make mods. But if you misbehave and you kick people out, you're done. You're done. Here you go. Indian Scouts is a mod. Who else wants to be a mod? Who else wants to be a mod? Did you become a mod? Did I make you a mod or not? Is he a mod? I don't know. My system is kind of. I'm good. Football matters. Yeah, you can become a mod. There's 145 people. HM, bro. I can add you as a Daniel, of course. Daniel, of course, needs to be a mod. Of course. Thank you, Daniel. But I'm trying. That YouTube isn't letting me add you guys as a mod. I don't know why. Let me refresh the page. But yeah, I'll add Daniel as a mod. 145 mods, absolutely. 145 mods. We can do that for sure. Add as a moderator, standard moderator, save. I don't know who's added the mod, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to try to add people as mods later because it's not working now. But let's talk at Liverpool. I think they're going to be serious. Are you a mod now, Daniel? I hope you are. Football Matters is a mod. I don't know who else is a mod. But it's 100. Can you hit the like button? Can we get to 130, 40 likes? Like button underneath your live chat. So hit that like button. I'm so mean. I don't know why I'm mean. I'm all right. Why do you think I'm mean? But I want to move on to Manchester United. Oof, Manchester United are in shambles. They won a game. Ah, good for them. Man United won a game. Bravo, Man United. But they still look ineffective. They relied on Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire, which is what they have to score the goals. The modding agenda is here. Ah, yes. But that's what happened. Like, I thought Man United were a little bit... They weren't great, though. Because I went and checked the stats. Brentford in the first 20 minutes had more possession than Liverpool, than Man United. So it's not that they parked the bus. I'm looking at it right now in front of me. First 20 minutes, they were close. They were 55 to 45. So they didn't park the bus. Sorry, I said it wrong. They didn't park the bus in the first 20 minutes. They were all right, Brentford. They created chances in the first 5 minutes. They had 5 attempts to Man United 4. But then after that, they scored a goal and they parked the bus. Simple as that. And Onana again. Give me a break, bro, Onana. Like, give me a break. Onana is turning into banana. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they took the player and he lost all the confidence in the world. Onana. Banana. We'll call him banana. He's absolutely atrocious. Now, he played Bruno Fernandes on the right side, Mason Mount in the hole, and it didn't look great. It still didn't look great. But they relied on McTominay, who they wanted to sell, and Maguire, who they wanted to sell in 2023, to get goals for them. I did. So the thing about it, it's last year, based on last year, Onana was better than most of the goalkeepers around. Won trophies with Inter, helped us get the Champions League, helped us get the Champions League final. I don't know what happened to him. How many players have you seen? They were absolutely amazing. And then they went to Man United and they were absolutely atrocious. It's reality. That's what happens. So can Man United now, they're going to do it game by game. Man United do it game by game. They have to do it game by game. 3 points after 3 points after 3 points. And that's what you can hope for. That's what you can hope for. To be honest, you cannot just Jadon Sancho is one of them, Paul Pogba, maybe injuries or something like this. Look at Amrabat, how it's dropped. It's not. Exactly, Daniel. Ask Daniel, a Man City fan, he's going to tell you, somehow something changed. Somehow something changed about, I don't know what happened, but it's all about the confidence. His confidence dropped massively. But Man United have Sheffield United. And then after that, they have Man City at home, they have Newcastle at home, and they have Fulham away. If they win against Sheffield, they're going to tell you they are back. And they're going to go to the Man City game confident. But it's a Manchester derby, anything can happen. Eric Ten Hag now need Kobe Mino back. Whatever. Kobe Mino back. Marcus Rashford need to be dropped. I said it. Here I go. I said it. Marcus Rashford should have been dropped. completely dropped. Because Garnacho plays for the team, Marcos Rashford plays for himself. Hopefully, after the international break, they get some players back. The problem is Man United are absolutely a mess. A mess. Like, they need something else. They need something else to go for them. Erik ten Hag tactically is trying, but it's not working because the personnel are shit. In this game, he played Mason Mount in the hole, Bruno on the right, coming inside, tried to link up with Mason Mount. Højlund up top. I'm like, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Marcus Rashford getting in the ball and isolated. Lindelof trying to do overlap because that's what he has. Amrabat now making mistake. Casemiro was a passenger. So Casemiro, though, okay, man, don't get me started on Casemiro. What I thought would be good for 2, 3, 4 seasons. Casemiro is doing a Fabinho like last year. Casemiro lost his legs. Buemo would get the ball and just walk past Casemiro. Walk past him. I'm like, what are you? How are you cannot position your body good enough to stop him from walking past? It's like someone is running and someone is walking. It's ridiculous. Højlund is not bad. He's doing all right. He didn't get service this game. He didn't get service at all this game. So Højlund was all right in the game in the Champions League. He wasn't good this game. He was all right. You know what I mean? Nobody from Manchester United was great. That's what I thought. Nobody from Manchester United played out of this world. No, they didn't. They were just all right. Manchester United XG before they scored was less than 1. Was less than 1. Their XG first half was 0.3. That's how much creation they have in the team. Brentford had a higher XG than them. So Man United they have a problem in creativity, and it's coming from Bruno probably, who should create more chances. He's not. Like, now this season, he's dropping. He's not great. So I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what's the solution for them, by the way. I can sit here and waffle and tell you about a solution. I don't see a solution. I have no idea what the solution is. Now, let's move on to who else? Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea won 3 back-to-back games, a cup game, and that's the difference between Chelsea. I said many times Chelsea are in a better place than Man United, not because of the points, not because of anything, because I see what Chelsea. If it clicks for Chelsea, it will look all right. But if it clicks for Man United, what is it? Can someone explain to me in the chat what is Man United? But Chelsea, you can say possession-based football, trying to get the forward behind the lines, trying to fin the other team, try to also pin the other team back, but then they weren't putting the ball in the back of the net. But now they look all right. Why? Because they are scoring. So I'm being honest, Chelsea look all right. Chelsea look all right. So that's what is going on. Chelsea look good. Sterling looked good. Cole Palmer looks good. Broja Jackson look okay. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo in the pivot look good. Even Conor Gallagher look all right. So Chelsea look good now because it clicked. Because once the ball goes to the back of the net, you gain confidence. And it works for you. Did you see Jackson getting the ball calm, underneath his foot, slotting it in? That's confident player that is composed, that is not worried though, that is not rushed, that doesn't have the weight of the world on his shoulder. I will actually talk about that Chelsea-Arsenal game in a video later. But yes, now I think Chelsea, things will click for them. However, unfortunate for them, after the international break, they have Arsenal, they have Brentford, they should win that. And then they have Spurs away, and they have Man City, and they have Newcastle away, and then they have Brighton, and they have Man United. That's not looking good if they don't win some of them. It's too early. We'll see how good we are in the next difficult run. But I'm telling you, HM, you look all right on the pitch. And Sterling provided the experience in this game. Sterling provided the experience up top. He's the one who was actually taking the game for himself. We will beat Arsenal, mark my word. Well, we'll do. We'll see. We'll see. Arsenal fans, what are you saying to Chelsea fans? Let me know in the chat what are you saying to Chelsea fans that say, we will beat you in 2 weeks. It's at the bridge, though. It's at the bridge. Saturday, late kickoff. 5:30 UK time. But Chelsea, Jackson looked all right, which is what you need. Sterling. But Pochettino, can he get this team to a Champions League spot? Can he get them to a 5th place, Pochettino? Can he? Can he turn it around? Or there is still a lot of teams better than him? Spurs, Newcastle, Brighton. I actually believe that when Nkunku comes back, Chukwuemeka comes back, I think it will be different for Chelsea. I think when Reece James is back, I think it will be different. Why people say, make me a mod? I don't know who are the mods. But I think Chelsea look all right. And I think by that time that the guys come back, I think they will be better. So that's what I think is going to happen. We will get top 6. We'll see. I think we'll see. The league is competitive this year, on the top and in the top 4. I don't want to keep it for long, but yeah, Chelsea, the run, can they be? If they beat Arsenal, I'm telling you, if they beat Arsenal, Chelsea are back. If Chelsea beat Arsenal, they are back, and it's done. This is the Chelsea that is gonna be back. But they gotta be Arsenal at home. I think so. They gotta be Arsenal at home. Have you revised your top 6? Not yet. Not yet. I have not revised. The only team that I have revised is Manchester United. But the rest, I still haven't. Like, I still haven't. Maybe I'll remove Manchester United and push them down. Chelsea fan Mo has arrived. Yeah, I know you're here. I know you're here. Thank you. Make sure to like the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because it's very important for me that you like this video and subscribe. How many likes are we on? 136 only. So I need 150 likes. It's very important for me to get 150 likes. That video will go places if you do 150 likes. But as simple as the like button, of course, underneath your live chat. So I need more likes. Chelsea are going to be all right. Tonight, make sure at midnight UK time, I will have a show with a panel and we'll talk. I know you told me to mix it up. HM, you told me to mix it up, so I'm mixing it up. Tonight, hopefully, will be a panel. I need people to like the video so we can get more viewers. Now, let me talk about Tottenham Hotspur, the surprise of the season. People want to mock Spurs and say, but you say that every year. You're top every year after 8 games. But you know in your heart, you know deep down that this Spurs look different. That Spurs look different. They don't look the same. Am I wrong? Big up, Michael. I want to get you on, Michael. I want to get you on. Shout me, please. Oh, I forgot. I want to get you on, Michael, with me. Michael Talks Football. Make sure, check Michael Talks Football now, people. Brilliant channel. Talks a lot about Premier League. Talks about the world football. Very knowledgeable guy. He's absolutely phenomenal. Who's on the panel? Mons probably is going to be Staffy. It's going to be Jacob, Spurs fan. I think that's going to be the panel. But yeah, it's going to be a good show. We'll actually not be shameless. We'll try to be a little bit more. He talks nonsense, Michael. You think so? You think Michael talks nonsense? I like Michael. He's great. Michael Talks Football. Not Hamza. Hamza has done it. I've done enough shows with Hamza. No, Spurs are top of the league, so you gotta accept it. You have to accept that Spurs are top of the league now. You guys have to live with that. Don't you agree that you have to accept that Spurs are top of the league? They're looking good. Spurs are looking good. The way they played against, listen, after going 10 men, and that's what I'm telling you. I know it's only Burnley. So where is the Arsenal rep? Did you notice that I don't have an Arsenal and a Man City rep on that panel? Because we spoke a lot about Arsenal. We will speak about Arsenal and Man City but from the outside. I might find an Arsenal and Man City, but it's too late, and I can't find a lot of Man City reps and a lot of Arsenal reps later. But I will see. But let me go back to Spurs because you guys, I'm getting distracted again. Again, Mo is getting distracted again. Spurs though, they look all right. Look good. No, I might get a Chelsea rep. To be honest, I might try to get a Chelsea rep. I don't know yet, but I'm still working out the panel though. But Spurs again, they look all right. Madison stepped up. You remember when I told you that Madison is someone who takes matter into his own hands? He stepped up. And that dribble, create to Van der Ven. You say against Luton. You say it's against Luton. It is against Luton, but they have 10 men. Luton are atrocious and everything, but you still have to score. You only can beat what's in front of you. Top of the league Spurs. They are the thing about it is that I feel this Spurs is different than the Spurs under Mourinho, under Nuno, under Pochettino. I think they look different. Spurs also have Fulham and Crystal Palace. And then they play Chelsea at home. If they win these two games and they win against Chelsea, I think at that point it would be 11 games. They have Wolves away and then they have Aston Villa at home. Imagine if from these 5 games, which is 15 points, they get maybe 13, 12, they'll be the real deal. That's what I believe. Spurs will be the real deal. If they get 12 points, they will be 32 points after 13 games. I think that's good enough. But Spurs are real. They look real this year unless someone gets injured. But they look real. And last but not least, Newcastle. Why I'm talking about Newcastle United? Because Newcastle are a relevant club. Like it, hate it, Newcastle are relevant. And they will be relevant in the foreseeable future. You like it, you don't like it, Newcastle are a relevant club. Are they in a title race? No. But Newcastle are definitely in a Champions League contention in the Premier League, 100%. And anybody that goes plays Newcastle is tough. Against Liverpool, Liverpool won on 2 chances on the counter, defended well, but also Liverpool conceded a lot of chances. Newcastle are the real deal. Believe it or not, people are scared of Newcastle because they see what's going to happen. Santiago Muniz is pretty known 100%. He's the guy. That movie was class, was good. I like that movie. But Newcastle are the real deal. So I think why I'm saying Newcastle, because they're investing in the club, they're investing in the community around them. They aren't going and buying superstars. They are building slowly, and they are in the Champions League. They aren't going and buying like Man City when they first started. They went and bought Robinho, Adebayor. Give me names. Newcastle are like calm. People say, but Newcastle spent money. But they spent money on Sven Botman, who you had no idea who Sven Botman was before he joined Newcastle. They got Sandro Tonali, who was playing for Milan, wasn't even Milan's best midfielder. Bruno Guimaraes, who you haven't heard of before you joined Newcastle. Have you heard of Bruno Guimaraes? Almiron, everybody called him rubbish. Alexander Isaac wasn't a superstar. He was playing for Sociedad. He wasn't playing for a big club. He was playing for Real Sociedad. So they didn't buy big names. Tell me, Nick Pope was Burnley goalkeeper. Didn't Burnley get relegated when they bought him? Yes, but I like him. But they didn't go and buy a superstar. Like, that's what they didn't do. So I like that. I like that, how they went about their business. I like how I actually wanted Guimaraes also, but he wasn't a superstar. Trippier. So they got Trippier at the end of his career after he went to Atletico Madrid. Dan Burn is a superstar. Oh, 100%. So you're calling Kieran Trippier a superstar? Is that why you're calling him Ryan now? Is your name Ryan Al-Khawaja? Is that what you call now Trippier a superstar? Just give me a league. Give me a break. Come on, just give me a break. Isaac is on fire, but he wasn't a superstar. But anyway, long story short, Newcastle against West Ham. West Ham hit them on the counter, but West Ham also tried to press them sometimes. They were pinned back. Newcastle scored amazing goal. That Isaac second goal, the long ball towards Trippier, cutting back. I think that was great. But again, West Ham, I don't think it's going to be easy for any club to go to West Ham and win. Any club. West Ham are absolutely, they play very good football. Look, Paqueta was immense. What are superstars, according to you? I'm going to tell you who's a superstar. Vinny Jr. is a superstar. When Jude Bellingham left Dortmund, he was a superstar. He was the most talked player probably in the Bundesliga. When Erling Haaland left Dortmund, he was a superstar. That's called a superstar for me. You're getting someone, even if they're young, but they are superstars. Like big names. Like if Phil Foden leaves, what I mean a superstar is not Messi. If Phil Foden tomorrow leaves Manchester City and another team gets him, then I'm called, yeah, you're getting a superstar. Not a world class. I'm not talking about GOAT. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about a superstar means someone who everybody in the world would welcome them into their team. Does that make sense? Like a big name. A big name in world football. A big name doesn't have to be 28 years old. A big name can be Bukayo Saka. If Bukayo Saka tomorrow leaves and goes to Real Madrid, he's a superstar. But that's why you don't understand my point. A superstar isn't what you think is superstar in my, that's my definition. Salah is a different level. So Salah is a different level than that. So you get Salah, you get KDB, that's a different level. What I mean is that anybody would like a Foden in their team, but that's my thing. That's my thing. Everybody would like a Saka. But anyway, guys, I think that's it for me today. 52 minutes, which is a lot. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button. Give me to 140 like. If you haven't liked the video, make sure to like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get monetized. Trent is a superstar, 100%. Anybody would welcome Trent on their team. Anybody. But anyway, I want to thank you guys. I don't want to stay here for long because I have the I don't know, Richard, keep it for a bit, and I have enough mods for now. Thank you everybody that tuned in. Thank you for everybody that absolutely help the channel. You guys help me very well. Save it, share it, the notification bell to know when I go live. And thank you everybody that joined me. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Hopefully your day is amazing and you enjoy it and you're happy. And thank you all. And hopefully we'll see you guys soon. We'll see you tonight. And what out.